Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching me, welcome to my page. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for all the love and support you've been showing me throughout the years. So I'm back with another video. A few weeks ago I went to Africa. I went to Ghana specifically. I wish I learned these things before I even packed my bag and baggage and decided to go. And so I decided to just do a video and let you guys know how my trip went, and some of the things I learned and some of the mistakes that I made that I do not want somebody out there to do. If you're interested, let's get right into it. So the very first lesson I learned was not to overpack. Trust me, I wish I knew this. I mean, I've always had it at the back of my mind that when you're traveling, you have to, pack lightly and all of that. I wanted to, go give out clothes to my sisters, my friends, my family. So I overpacked. Even for myself, there were so many things that I didn't wear, which I thought was very useless. And looking back at the things I packed, I was like, no, I really didn't need all of these things. So I would say do not overpack. You can pre-plan your packing, as in you can try to pack 2 things in a day, morning, evening, things like that, and you should be very good. I specifically stayed in for 15 days and I had a whole suitcase. I had about a lot of clothes that I did not need, and so it was very useless. And so when I was coming back, I had to contemplate whether I should leave those things back in Ghana, because obviously I'm coming back to America. I needed to buy chocolate, I needed to buy all these African things that I would need or that are expensive here. And so it was a bad decision for me to overpack. And yeah, guys, I don't know how to emphasize this, but please pack light clothes. Pack light clothes if you are going to Africa, if you are going to a very hot area. Please do not for once think, oh, it might be cold in December. I know in Ghana we have Hamatan and all these rainy seasons, but don't pack. Can you imagine? I took this dress to Ghana and I didn't even wear it. I couldn't, because it was blazing hot. Like, I would say we were in the 90s, if not hundreds, all throughout my stay in Ghana, and it was ridiculous. Like, the heat was extreme. I could barely breathe. I think, but yeah, I took a lot of jackets, jeans. I didn't even see most of my friends wearing jeans because it's extremely hot. But I packed a lot of jeans and a lot of heavy clothes that I would normally wear during the winter here. But I ended up carrying all those things there. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was a bad idea. I had to carry them back. And never again, do not pack heavy or winter clothes if you're going to Africa. So what I learned again was to at least schedule 2 or 3 meetings in a day with your friends. I grew up in Ghana, and so I have a lot of friends from work, from national service, from school, my family meetings and all of that. But I realized, because I went during November, which everybody is obviously at work, so everybody wanted to meet during the weekends, which was impossible, because during the weekends I have to meet my family, I have to be with my sisters and very close people that I would want to hang out with. But so during the week, try and juggle up and convince people that, hey, we can just meet for a drink, 1 or 2. Else by the time you realize, your time will be up to come back to America and you wouldn't meet a lot of your friends. And sometimes they disappoint, things happen, blah blah blah. So try to have at least 2 or 3 people scheduled in a day. That way, if one person disappoints you, the other person is there to cover up. Because see, you're not working, you're just there to meet friends and family. So it wouldn't make too much sense if you're just home doing nothing when your friends so this point is very important. I learned it the hard way. If you have the means, you can ship a car prior to you going back to Africa or Ghana. If you don't, you can rent a car. I didn't. It is extremely difficult to live in the cities of Accra without having a car. Like, it is the most difficult thing, and I think it drained me. Uber is very popular now, taxis are popular, but the problem is I lost most of my bearings, and I don't know, I usually didn't know where I was. And so taking the Uber, these Uber drivers do not even know how to use the GPS. So I don't know how drivers would call and ask you where you are. when you already put in your location. They will call and ask you where you're going before they even set off to come pick you up. And I thought it was crazy. Like, that's what Uber is for. I don't know my way around. That's why I put in the address. But the problem also with them calling is because we don't have a lot of namings. The streets are not named. It's pretty bad. I think the government or whoever is in charge should, you know, do a lot about naming the streets. If Google can go in there and name the streets, and it will be easier for a lot of tourists and a lot of people who don't know their way around. My Uber experiences were not too good, actually. So you pay cash once they drop you off, and sometimes the prices actually fluctuate a lot. I remember my friend would, you know, I'll decide to go somewhere, and when my friend tries to get me an Uber, in a minute it's about 40 Ghana cedis, and in 10 minutes it drops down to about 18 Ghana cedis. So it was a bit tricky, but my friend helped me. My friend Joyce really helped me go ahead and work those things up. So yeah, Uber transportation, it's really difficult in Ghana if you don't have a car on your own. So I think this is gonna be my final lesson, but saying please and thank you is gonna save you in Ghana. Where I come from, or Ghana, if you are Ghanaian, you know how we cherish tradition, we respect our elders. Even if you don't, they're not older than you, just saying please and thank you acknowledges them, and people feel very good when you use those words. And so I was good. I would say, hi, good morning, how are you? And then they were all willing to help me. So if you're planning on going to Africa, just say please and thank you, and I promise you it would not fail you. Even if the person cannot help you, they'll do their best to assist you. Like, you understand? Yeah, but please and thank you goes a long way to help. And besides, you have nothing to lose, and it just makes you a good and a better person anyway. So my friends were amazing. They offered to pay for me every time we went out, which I thought it was strange, because in my mind I was supposed to be the one, you know, paying for everybody because I scheduled the meeting or the meetup. But no, they always offered to pay for my drinks and my food, which I do appreciate, because, you know, money is not easy to come by in Ghana. But all in all, my experience was fabulous. I did enjoy myself right from the plane, right from immediately I landed in Ghana. Everybody was nice to me. I was so excited to see my family, to see my sister, to see my friends, to see all the people I haven't met in a long time. And yeah, I'm back home, and yeah, I really enjoyed myself. So I just wanted to do this little chit chat. I'm on my way out to go, you know, do a lot of things before I start work. If you did enjoy it, kindly like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.